The Pixel stand, designed for the Google Pixel 3 and Pixel 3 XL, is one of the most expensive wireless chargers we've ever seen hit the market. It's priced at $79, which makes it a pretty easy device to dismiss, but it does have a few hidden tricks that could justify its price. The question that I needed to be yes in order for this device to potentially be worth it for me was whether it could turn my Pixel 3 into a Google Home always listening smart speaker. Now, before you get started, you will need to update all of your apps and make sure you have the Google Assistant installed and set up in order for all of the unique docking features to be enabled. At least that's what I had to do because the stand didn't really connect immediately. If it still doesn't pop up on the screen, make sure your device is on the stand and go to Connected Devices in the settings and look for the Pixel stand. The stand actually doesn't use Bluetooth or NFC. It actually uses a microprocessor to pair with your unique smartphone. What this allows you to do is customize each Pixel stand to have different purposes, which is really neat, but also something that could get really expensive and excessive if you have multiple of these stands littered around your home. Anyway, after you get it all connected, it'll show you what you can do with this dock. First of all, you can agree to make it so that your personal information like photos, email, calendar, and contacts can be accessed on your Pixel stand. To get the most out of this stand, you will want to make sure you agree to this, but do know that your device's security is severely weakened. You can have a slideshow of Google photo albums displayed on the dock when the phone is locked on the Pixel stand. So basically, it'll act as a digital picture frame. And of course, you can select the photos that it displays. There's a do not disturb mode that you can enable. When this is enabled, your notifications will be turned off when your phone is using the Pixel stand. This is just a great way for you to disconnect while you're in bed and sleeping. You don't want to be woken up if a work email is received, for example. We also have this sunrise alarm where your screen will slowly brighten with warm colors just before your alarm goes off. This is supposed to wake you up more naturally, but I think it's really only effective if you sleep really close to your phone. Maybe it's on a nightstand. If it's across the room or if it's not even being used in your bedroom, this feature is pretty useless. After you set it all up, you'll be able to use this stand and your phone as a Google Home, and it actually works pretty well. Okay, Google, what's the weather?
Currently in Portland, it's 59 and partly cloudy. Today, it'll be partly cloudy with a forecasted high of 61 and a low of 50.
How tall is the Eiffel Tower?
The Eiffel Tower is 984 feet tall.
The dual stereo front-facing speakers get extremely loud and they play back music and commands at an acceptable sound quality and audio level. The sound quality is most similar to a Google Home Mini. Now let's talk about the design and charging, two of the most important features of a wireless charger. From a design standpoint, it's very simple. It props the phone up so you can view content at around maybe a 45-degree angle, and it consists of this soft touch material that's supposed to hold the phone on the cradle and keep it from sliding off. It actually appears like this stand defies physics as it manages to keep my caseless Pixel 3 XL on the stand even when touching it firmly in all four corners. Given the small, rigid bottom fin, I thought for sure the phone would fall off the stand. With that said, I would not feel comfortable using this stand with a super thick protective case, as it not only will have charging issues, but it will have issues staying firmly planted on the stand. It seems like the stand is meant for those who use their phone naked or with a skin, maybe a super thin case, and not much else. As for charging, the stand supports fast charging at up to 10 watts, but it has landed Google in some hot water in its method of doing so. While it supports the Qi wireless charging standard, it only supports the 5-watt standard. In order to get to 10 watts of fast charging, Google uses its proprietary wireless charging technology that's available on this charger and other select wireless chargers. What this means is Google is certifying chargers for the Pixel 3, which is kind of lame as it leads to higher price accessories and it creates this sort of DRM for chargers. To give you an example, Belkin is selling a wireless charger with this proprietary technology and it's going for $60. That leads me to my conclusion, and that is that the Pixel stand is not really worth the price of $79. You can find a fast wireless charger on Amazon for $10, give or take, depending on the brand and the design. It's not going to have all of these smart, features associated with this stand, but with the amount of money you save, you could then go and buy something like a Google Home Mini to get just about all the features available in this stand. The method it uses to connect to your phone is pretty neat, but it just jacks up the price too much. I think Google should have just stuck with the ubiquitous Bluetooth or NFC tech to enable the same features. So let's just be thankful that Google installed wireless charging support in its new flagships. Save some money and just get a budget-friendly pad, man. I'll talk to you soon. See ya.